Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Me, William Ramsey HD. Welcome back to another F1 23 My Team Career Mode. And it is our home race, guys. I believe it's round 10? Round 10 or 11. But it is another round in the Formula 1 F1 22 calendar. I do apologise. Yep, I think it's round 10, video 11. So as you can see, we're doing our practice programs just to basically get us back into the swing of things. I do apologise, guys. This is being recorded on the Saturday, and it didn't go up on. It's going up today as soon as I finish this. So yeah, we're at Britain today. And we're looking to win the race. We don't want to finish no lower than that. We want to win the race today. Obviously, we're looking what upgrades we can do to the car going forward. So if we get this win today, I've set myself the challenges that I'm going to also heighten the difficulty as well. So I'm going to make it even harder for myself going into coming up to the second half of the season. So we're ready, guys. We're ready. We're looking to win the race, and we're looking to perform some scenes. And I'm ready and raring to go for this. I'd just like to apologise, guys, for the lack of content on the channel. It's been a tough week this week for me, and it's just a case of yeah, just getting back into the things. As you can see, we've gone into qualifying. We've gone really wide coming up to start our qualifying lap, so that wasn't very good on the tyres, but we're going on to our first flying lap here. We go a bit wide, coming up to Maggots and Beckett's here, go pretty much decent through there, going through Stowe, ain't too bad. Car feels alright, it doesn't feel too quick at the moment. Now we're on the Hamilton straight, just making sure we've got enough speed. We basically strapped on obviously a Britain setup, like one of the optimal race setups. So we'd probably be a bit slower in qualifying as we jump over the curb there, just trying to get better traction out of the corner, coming up to the line, and we go P4. Was an amazing lap. As now we are now in, we could be getting knocked out here as we're coming to do our second lap. This is in Q2, and we haven't set a lap yet, and I believe there's like 7 minutes of the sessions left as we go P10. That wasn't a great lap. I need to reset and go for another one as we go to later 55 seconds of Q2 left to go, and we're going to come up to the line here, and it needs to be a good one for the top 10. We go 7th. And now this is me getting ready for Q3. We're going to go for pole. We're going to go for the Grand Slam. Hopefully we can get it done. As we're coming towards the end of the lap. And it's not been an overly good lap. I believe it was on a used set of tyres. So we're going to have to go out for another lap if it isn't good enough. Verstappen goes first as usual. We get a bit of a tank slapper on. That's because of tyres. So we're going to come up to the line. 8th place. It is not good at all. I need to go better. So we've got 2 minutes left in the session. We're on a fresh set of tyres, guys, but we're currently slower than we are on the other tyres. I don't understand this. We keep chopping and changing through going like green and going red. So we're going to go into the last sector here, going red again, and we just seem to be slow. But through the last couple of corners here, we go 4/10 up. We're going to come up to the line here. It's not good enough for pole, but it's 6th. It's not too much better, but it's doable. We can work with that.
Britain, as it's alternatively known. Well, it's certainly a great day today as we welcome you to one of the crown jewels of British sport, a track of speed, history and drama. It's Silverstone It's the British Grand Prix. The 3.6 mile long Silverstone circuit is one of the longest of the season, with 18 corners in the current layout. With average lap speeds reaching around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the quickest tracks of the year. Watch out for cars taking the right-handers of Abbey and of Copse flat out. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Mansell, Fernando Alonso, William, Norris, Perez, Russell, Leclerc, Ocon, Stroll, Hamilton, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Albon, Tsunoda, Joe, Oscar Piastri, Sargent, De Vries, Bottas, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is none other than Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about William. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Right guys, we've had the introductions from Crafty and we are ready to go into this race. I don't know why I've done that, but we're going to go for the alternate strategy. We probably will change it depending where we're at in the race. We're going to put lower fuel in the car and get shit done. We are ready for this race, guys. And obviously a Ferrari on pole, we ain't seen that in a long time. And Alonso in fourth. But just a quick disclaimer, guys, it is Nigel Mansell's last race for our team. Basically we have to make some contract decisions because we've been putting so much R&D development into the car. We cannot afford to extend Nigel Mansell's contract, and he's been an absolute stellar teammate up until now. He's really been challenging us in races for us to go quicker, but we have to say goodbye to him. So at the end of the video you will see who our new teammate is. But now we've got a job to do, and Mansell's got a job to do to make us get as many points as possible. We're lining up just behind him, so we're ready to go. A Red Bull's behind me as well. This is the race I'm excited for. I was meant to do a livery for this, guys, but I forgot to change it. So we go to 5 red lights for the British Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. We get a very, very, very good start. Send it down the inside of Alonso and Mansell. We're up into P3. Now we're going to challenge Verstappen ahead for P2. We get the move done. Very nice move, but we go side by side. Coming round to the hangar straight here. We get the move done. He hopped over the curb and we are now in P2. We mean business, guys. We're now on lap 3 of this British Grand Prix here, and we're now doing everything we can on the quicker tyre to catch up to Carlos Sainz. We are not letting him run away with this one. It's really a quite turn of performance from Ferrari here. They've been quite like used to being like P3 or P2 or P3 or in the top 5, but now they're actually starting to challenge. It's like a little bit too late actually. On the straight, we've absolutely taken units of time out of Sainz here, and we're going to size him up for a move as Verstappen is the quickest car on track at the moment. We thought about doing a late dive on there, but we thought much better of it, and now we need to send him for a move to get this move done. We need to get in front. We set the fastest lap of 1:29.3. That was a corker of a lap, and we wasn't even held up as well. So we need to get with it, guys. We need to get in front of Sainz. We thought about maybe a late move there, but we're just sizing him up for the straight. There's no point making a silly move. Ooh, get a bit of a tank slapper there. Coming out the corner, we're just trying a bit too hard. We're going to go make for the move. Go squeeze down the outside. What a move. Got it done even before the corner. Now we're in P1. We move on to lap 5, guys. We're going to come in and we're going to bite the bullet. The 2-stop strategy I don't think will work, so we're going for the 1 stop onto the hards. The field is actually quite not running away from us at the moment. I think it'd be easy to get the undercut of them. I'm the first car to blink out of the field, so hopefully we get something, we do scenes and we can come back out in front. It's going to be really tight, but we just need to be consistent with the laps and basically be quicker. That's all we need to do, guys. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know why you're on here, but we're ready, guys. We're ready for this second half of the race. We've reset ourselves. We've got part 1 done. Now we need to close the book and get part 2 done and get a result in this race. We already come out of the pits. The tyres cold and we're already screeching and already getting a tank slap already, applying too much power coming out of the corners here. We move on to lap 8. People were starting to come in the pits, and naturally we're going to undercut half the field already as we set the fastest lap. We've already undercut Mansell, Verstappen as well, and it feels good at the moment, but at the end of the race we're going to have to do some mammoth defending to basically stay out in front. We've got a 3-second gap to Alonso at the moment, which is very, very healthy. We're coming through on lap 9 here. Everyone else is into the pits, including Sainz, Perez, and we're in a net P1 because Gasly has to pit as well as we go on to the lap that we just had, and Max Verstappen has already caught up to Alonso and made a move for P2, put P3 in the race. As we go to lap 12, Max Verstappen side by side. It was a 2021 British Grand Prix moment there, and we actually get the move done. Alonso actually is going to try and get a move done with Verstappen as well. As we move on to that same lap, I want to show you guys the train of cars we have at the moment as Nigel Mansell's making a move on Alonso. Now we go to lap 15, guys. Verstappen's behind us, Mansell's in third, he's moved up. We're going 3 wide into this turn here. We send it down the inside and outside of both cars. He squeezes out Mansell, we get the move done, and we're still in first place. Now we are on the last lap of the Grand Prix. We've got not too far to go until we're crowned the winner of this race. We've got no fuel left, no ERS. Can we get this done? It's going to be Leclerc's in second now, and Verstappen is losing places to Alonso behind. There's a train of cars behind us, but Charles Leclerc is going to make a move for the win of this Grand Prix. Now Mansell's coming down our outside. He's getting P1 now. We send it down the inside. What an absolute move. We get the move done. We're going to come round the second to last corner here. Mansell's behind as well, and we get the dub. We've won the British Grand Prix. What an absolute corker of a race that was. We've done it. P1, P1, let's go. Another win to add to the collection. It's our second win of the season. And by God, Holly, was we quick in that race. Thank God this is the race we wanted to win. I don't even care if I don't win any other races for the rest of the season. What scenes. Mansell in his last race for the team, getting P3. The team, it will go downhill from here because our new teammate will be at a lower skill level, but hopefully we can still perform scenes in our car. But our car's quick, so it could be cool. So we're going to go to the podium. I might have to change how the my overalls look. It needs a bit more yellow, I feel. So we might have to get a new pair of overalls. I might have to change the design to my helmet a little bit. Maybe try a new one out. See what you guys think. But yes, P1, we've done it. Let's go. Bring on the rest of the season. If we got performance like that, then I believe I can catch back up in the championship. Now, guys, we have to negotiate with Mansell. He's asking for 5 million, no buyout clause. We can't afford him at the moment, so we have to let him go. We did try for Jenson Button, which would be a really, really good replacement. We did want a British driver, obviously because it's a British team. 4 million. We approached him, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. He didn't want to come to us for a low fee, and we couldn't really do anything. I believe we went for medium risk, and he just didn't want anything to do with us. So we've got to go back to the drawing board and we got to get a new teammate, because it's fallen through, declined, so we can't even go back into it. Now we have Aiden Jackson coming into the scene here. He's 2.5 million, decent, so we should be able to get him. We've signed him, but let's hope he is a little star for our team, because we feel like we need some young blood coming into the team to challenge me. Hopefully challenge me for now. Race wins, and let's take it to them bloody Red Bulls and the rest of the field. I believe in the Red Bulls, we need to take it to them. And obviously the difficulty is going to get higher. So we're the second fastest car on the field now. We're matching with Mercedes. So it depends what track we go to. We're going to see if, obviously the Halo design, Halo weight reduction has failed. So I believe we're going to try and purchase that back now. And rush it for quick development to get it done for the next couple of races. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like, comment, subscribe down below, guys. Let us know what your favourite part of the video was, and I will see you guys next Friday for the next instalment of F1 2023 My Team Career Mode. Goodbye.